Welcome to Germany. Hey everyone, welcome back to Germany. I'm Mingxuan, and today we are diving into something that seems very simple, but in Germany, it's secretly full of rules. Yep, I'm talking about birthdays. I remember when I first came to Germany, I had no idea that saying happy birthday at the wrong time could practically curse someone's life. Yeah, I once wished my landlord's daughter a happy birthday earlier than the day. I expect that she would be happy, but she looked so offended. At that moment, it was super awkward. And that was the moment I learned, in Germany, timing is everything. So yeah, that was my first birthday shock. So today we are gonna talk about how Germans really treat birthdays, how that compares to what I grew up with in Taiwan, and some fun birthday traditions from around the world. So let's start our topic. Like I shared earlier, my first real culture shock about birthday in Germany was saying happy birthday early. People would be offended by this in Germany. Actually, here, saying happy birthday early brings bad luck. Somehow, it's like tempting fate. And Germans do not tempt fate. But in my culture, it's totally the opposite. If you say it after the birthday, it feels like you forgot the person's birthday. It also sounds like you don't pay attention between your relationship with this person, so you don't remember the person's birthday and learn from others and just copy others. So the way of thinking is very different between these two cultures. No one can blame at me on my very first mistake, right? After learning that I wasn't supposed to say happy birthday early, I thought, okay, lesson learned. I will just wait until the actual day and say it properly. But then came to the happy birthday song.
Zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag alles Gute, zum Geburtstag viel Glück.
Yeah, this is a German version of happy birthday song. So if you have ever been to a German birthday party, you may have heard about this song. This song is not exactly like the one in English. There is the traditional Zum Geburtstag viel Glück, which literally means much happiness for your birthday. It's basically the same melody as happy birthday to you. But instead of wishing someone a happy birthday, you are wishing them luck, which fits perfectly with the German mindset. No early wishes, no tempting fate, just quietly hoping for good luck. And sometimes people also sing Hoch soll oder sie leben, which means may he or she live high.
Hoch sollen sie leben, hoch sollen sie leben, dreimal hoch. Sie leben hoch, sie leben hoch, sie leben hoch, sie leben hoch, sie leben dreimal hoch.
Yeah, this is the song. Then in the end, everyone will shout, ho, 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 while pretending to lift the person into the air. It's very cheerful, very German, and a little bit terrifying if you are the one being lifted. I have witnessed once in my German class. There was a guy had a birthday, and the teacher asked him to sit in front of the class. And we sang this song to him. And in the end of this song, the teacher asks for guys to lift him up. Actually, when you just see it, it's really fun. But when you are the guy in the middle to be lifted up, it's really scary. So yeah, this is a very different way of celebration to my culture. Then, what exactly are the birthday rules here in Germany? Let's break it down. Because trust me, there are rules in Germany. Like, there are no early parties, no early gifts, and the biggest twist, on your birthday, you bring your cake to work. Yes, the birthday person treats others, not the other way around. If you show up at work empty-handed, people will still say Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. But they will secretly be waiting for your cake. Then now, what's the rules in Taiwan? Here is the first. We don't really celebrate before the actual day either. But we don't take it as seriously as Germans. Second, we avoid celebrating birthdays ending in 9. Like 19, 29, 39, 49. Because in Chinese, the word for 9 sounds like long or lasting. And while that sounds nice, it also symbolizes the end of a cycle. It's like saying you have reached the age, and you don't want to tempt fate right there. So instead, people keep it quiet and wait for the big 30 or 40 to party again. Then third, we make 3 wishes before blowing candles. And come to the last one. Of course, the more food, the better. As a Taiwanese, we love nice food. Yeah, then here you have to listen. In Taiwan, if no one brings you cake, you probably need new friends. But in Germany, if someone brings you cake before your birthday, you probably need an exorcist. Alright, let's go beyond Germany and Taiwan food a bit. Because the birthdays around the world are full of fun. First, let's come to Japan. Birthdays are quiet and polite. Maybe just prepare a small cake, maybe a dinner. That's it. Adults often don't even mention it at work. In Korea, they eat seaweed soup. It's the same food mothers eat after giving birth. So your birthday is a reminder to thank your mother. I love that. Like happy birthday to me and thanks to mother for the hard work. Then comes to Canada and British. I think this is the most funny way of celebrating birthday in my opinion. In some places, friends will push your face into the cake or give you birthday bombs, like lift you up and bump you in the air for each year of age. Honestly, it sounds fun, but until you turn 40, do you think it's still fun? See, everyone celebrates life differently, but cake somehow unites us all. So remind you again, don't forget your cake for your birthday. Then now, let's come to myself. Living in Germany really changed how I see birthdays. In Taiwan, birthdays are about others celebrating you. You wait for messages, gifts, attention. It's kind of an external thing. But in Germany, it's more like you made it another year. Good job. Bring cake and celebrate together. At first, I thought, wow, this feels a bit lonely. Like, do I really have to throw my own party? But to be honest, I kind of like it. It's practical, humble, and self-driven. No one's going to organize a surprise party for you. You do it yourself. And that makes birthdays feel intentional. It's not about being celebrated. It's about taking a pause, baking your own cake, and being grateful that you can. Now, I see birthdays not as a day for others to celebrate me, but as a moment to appreciate where I am and who I am, even if it means baking my own damn cake. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Let's recap the German birthday survival rules. First, don't say happy birthday early. Second, bring your own treat. Yes, bake your own cake. Third, don't expect big celebrations. Yeah, that's all. And hey, no matter where you are from, what rules you have to follow, the important thing is you made it through another year. Well done, yay! That's all for today. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time, hopefully after your birthday, so I can safely say Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Tschüss!